Om Devasudevaya. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you for joining today. We want to seek the blessing of Radha Madhav, Radha Shyamchandra, Krishna Balaram, Bal Gopal, Nrsimhadev, Bhagavan Jagannath, Baladev Sudhar, Gaur Nitai, Tulsimani, Haridasa, Guru Parampara, Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, and the assembled devotees. So, continuing on with Canto 8, chapter number 6. The demigods and demons declare a truce. So this is the name of the chapter. This is when the Lord advised the demigods to make a truce with the demons and churn the ocean. From that ocean, so many things will come which will benefit you. This chapter describes how the Lord appears before the demigods when they offer him their prayers. Following the advice of the Lord, the demigods executed a truce with the demons for the purpose of churning nectar from the sea. Because of the prayers offered by the demigods in the previous chapter, Lord Kshirodaksha Vishnu was pleased with demigods. And thus he appeared before them. The demigods were almost blinded by his transcendental bodily effulgence, resembling 1,000 rising suns. At first, therefore, they could not see any part of his body. After some time, however, when Brahma and Shiva could see the Lord's beautiful, smiling, lotus-like face, his cheeks adorned with earrings, his flower garlands, ankle bells on his legs, they then immediately fell to the ground, offering their obeisances, and began to offer the Lord prayers. So this is a little idea. Lord Vishnu appearing before the devatas. So this is what they saw. Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva saw the crystal clear personal beauty of the Supreme Lord. So I won't go to the Sanskrit, but he saw as follows. His blackish body resembling a Markatav gem. His eyes are reddish like depths of a lotus. His yellow silken garments are like molten gold. His entire body is attractively decorated. His smiling face and eyebrows are beautiful. His crown is decked with valuable jewels. He is decorated with all kinds of ornaments. His beautiful earrings illuminate the cheeks of his beautiful lotus face.
Very good.
He wears a belt on his waist, bangles on his arms. He's adorned with necklaces and anklets. He wears the Kastuba gem and carries Lakshmi. He moves with beautiful flower garlands. He bears his weapons like Sudarshan disc and club. He is worshipped in his original form. The demigods offer obeisances upon seeing the Lord's beautiful form. So this is a little idea what the Lord looks like. Sanatana Dharma, the Vedic literatures, are the only literatures which describe the Lord in such detail. Lord Brahma said, Supreme Personality Godhead, being beyond birth and death, is eternal. He has no material qualities, yet he is the ocean of unlimited auspicious qualities. He is subtler than the most subtle. He is invisible, and his form is inconceivable. He is worshipable for all the demigods. Innumerable universes exist within his form. And therefore, he is never separated from these universes by time, space, or circumstances. He is the chief and pradhan. He is the beginning, the middle, he is the end of material creation. The Supreme Lord controls the entire material manifestation through his subordinate agents, the external energy. And he is always the master of the material energy. The Supreme Lord in his various forms is always present, even within the material world. But the material qualities cannot touch him. You know the purpose for which we have come. So this is the prayer Brahma is saying. You know why we've come. Please give us the means of deliverance. So, when offered prayers by Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma, the Supreme Lord was pleased. Thus he gave appropriate instructions to all the demigods. The Supreme Lord, who is known as Ajita, the Unconquerable, advised the demigods to make peace proposal to the demons, so that after formulating a truce, the demigods and demons could churn the ocean of milk. The rope would be the biggest serpent, known as Vasuki, and the churning rod would be the Mandara mountain. So in order to churn the ocean, you need some heavy things. The rope, Vasuki, big snake, poisonous. Churning rod, Mandara mountain. Poison would also be produced from the churning, but it would be taken by Lord Shiva. So there will be no need to fear it. Many other attractive things would be generated by the churning, but the Lord warned the demigods not to be captivated by such things. Nor should the demigods be angry if there were some disturbances. After advising the demigods in this way, the Lord disappeared from the scene. So that was a lot of instruction given by the Lord, a lot of detail. Following the instructions of the Supreme Lord, Brahma and Shiva returned to their abodes, and the demigods approached Maharaj Bali, the king of the demons. Bali knew well when to make peace, when to fight. Although his agitated commanders were ready to kill the demigods, Bali forbade them, seeing the demigods coming without military attitude. Even when enemies come to their opponent's place, they should be received in such a way that they forget any animosity between the two parties. The demigod sat near Bali and pleased him with mild words. Then Indra politely submitted all the proposals he had heard from Lord Vishnu, and all the demons accepted the proposals. Politics, diplomacy, and cheating propensity in individual and social negotiations are also present in the higher planets. The demons thought that they could take the nectar produced from the churning after defeating the demigods, who were already weak. The demigods, of course, had similar intentions. The only difference is that the Supreme Lord was on the side of the demigods, whereas the demons did not care about the Lord. Thus, they made an agreement, endeavoring together to produce nectar. Then both the demons and the demigods started for the ocean, taking Mandara mountain with them. Because of the great heaviness of the mountain, the demigods and demons became fatigued. Some of them actually died. Then the Supreme Lord, personality of Godhead, Vishnu, appeared there on the back of his carrier, Garud, and by his mercy he brought these demigods and demons back to life with his glance. The Lord then lifted the mountain. So this is Lord Vishnu. He lifted the mountain with one of his hands and he placed it on the back of Garud. Then he too got on the back of Garud and went to the ocean of milk, surrounded by the demigods and demons. So there he is. This is actually Lord Ajita came, lifted the mountain, put it on the back of Garud. The omnipotent Lord makes countless planets with many mountains float in outer space. Then why would it be difficult for him to just lift a mountain? The atheists may say it's mythology, but the devotees faithfully accept it. The Lord was carried to the spot of the churning by Garud, who placed the mountain near the sea. Then the Lord asked Garud to leave that place, because as long as Garud was present, Vasuki could not come there. They're natural enemies, the ego, Garud, and the snake, Vasuki. So Lord Vishnu understood that, and he said to Garud, you leave, otherwise how will Vasuki come? Chapter number 7. Lord Shiva saves the universe by drinking poison. The Supreme Lord appearing as a tortoise, Kurma, dove deep into the ocean to carry Mandara mountain on his back. The churning of the ocean produced Kalakuta poison. Everyone feared this poison, but Lord Shiva satisfied them by drinking it. with the understanding that when the nectar was generated from the churning, they would share it equally. The demigods and demons brought Vasuki to be used as a rope for the churning rod, promising him a share of the nectar. Initially, the demigods held the mouth of the snake, but the demons protested that the tail is inauspicious. They should hold the other side, the other end. And that's, of course, a very dangerous thing to do, because if you hold the head of the snake, you're going to get poisoned. Anyway, by the expert arrangement of the Lord, the demons then held the snake near the mouth, whereas the demigods held the tail of the great snake, led by Lord Ajita. So there are several incarnations of God who appear in this pastime. Kurma appeared to hold the mountain under the sea. Ajita appeared in order to help with the churning, and he held the rope. Then, with the great endeavor, they began pulling the snake in both directions. Because the churning rod, Mandara mountain, was very heavy and was not held by any support in the water from the bottom, it sank into the ocean. So at this time, Kurma had not come. So the prowess of both the demigods and the demons was vanquished. The Supreme Lord then appeared in the form of a tortoise, and he supported Mandara mountain on his back. The churning started. So now you could churn because the mountain was stable. The churning started again. The rolling of the mountain scratched the Lord's body, which is 800,000 miles. He enjoyed the scratching sensation. So Kurma is a tortoise. He loves being scratched. There is. And this is Lord Ajita holding the tail of the snake. The demons have got the head. Thereafter, Lord Vishnu entered the demons as the quality of passion. The demigods as a quality of goodness, Vasuki as a quality of ignorance, to encourage them and increase their various types of strength and energy. So another incarnation through their various energies. The Lord then appeared on the summit of Mandara mountain. So if we look at this picture, there he is. He's on the top here. To keep it steady. So he held Mandara mountain with one hand. From thousands of Vasuki's mouths, smoke and blazing fire, which affected the demons especially. So that smoke came from his mouth. Even the demigods became affected by the smoke. However, by the grace of the Lord, clouds appeared on the sea, forming torrents of rain, and breezes blew, giving the demigods relief. Despite the effort of the demigods and the demons, when nectar did not come from the ocean of milk, the Supreme Lord, Ajita, personally began to churn the ocean with his strong, glorious arms, which award fearlessness throughout the universe. He took hold of the Vasuki and began churning the ocean. The entire ocean became turbulent. Even large aquatic animals like whales came to the surface. At first, the ocean produced fiercely dangerous poison called halahala. The fearful demigods thus took shelter of Lord Shiva. Lord Vishnu was undoubtedly competent to rectify the situation created by the poison. But in order to give credit to his dear devotee Shiva, he who drank all the poison and kept it in his neck. Lord Shiva did not take action now. Lord Vishnu did not take action now. So position of Vishnu and Shiva. Lord Vishnu acts through Lord Shiva in the creation of the material world. Lord Shiva acts on behalf of Lord Vishnu. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 14.4 that he is the father of all jivas. Aham bija pada peta. Thus refers to actions performed by Lord Vishnu through Lord Shiva. Lord Vishnu is always unattached to material activities. And when material activities are to be performed, Lord Vishnu performs them through Lord Shiva. Shiva is therefore worshipped on the level of Lord Vishnu. When Vishnu is untouched by external energy, he is Vishnu. When he's in touch with this material and external energy, he appears in the full feature, Lord Shiva. So that's a very nice explanation of difference between Shiva and Vishnu. There isn't one really. The Prajapatis, seeing no one else to save them, approached Lord Shiva and offered him praise. O greatest of all demigods, Mahadev, please save us from this fiery poison which is spreading all over the three worlds. Those who advance in spiritual consciousness surrender unto you. Therefore, you are the cause of mitigating their distress. Lord Shiva is called Ashutosh because he is very pleased if one is a devotee. O Lord, the 5 important Vedic mantras are represented by your 5 faces, from which 38 more celebrated Vedic mantras have been generated. Your Lordship, being celebrated, Lord Shiva, is self-illuminated, exalted, self-sacrificed, self-satisfied person who preaches to the entire world. Think of your lotus feet constantly within their hearts. However, ignorant people cannot understand your activities. Even Lord Brahma and other demigods cannot understand your position, for you are beyond the moving and the non-moving creation. When Lord Shiva saw that the living entities were very disturbed by the poison which was spreading everywhere, he became very compassionate. He spoke to his wife, Parvati. When one performs benevolent activities for others, Lord Hari is very pleased. Therefore, let me drink this poison, for all the living entities may thus become happy because of me. Therefore, he easily agreed to drink all of the poison generated by the churning. The goddess Durga, Bhavani, the wife of Shiva, was not at all disturbed when Lord Shiva agreed to drink the poison, for she knew Lord Shiva's prowess. Indeed, she expressed her pleasure at this agreement. Then Lord Shiva gathered the devastating poison which was everywhere. He took it in his hand and drank it. After he drank the poison, his neck became bluish, which became his ornament. Nilakant is another name of Shiva. A small quantity of poison dropped from his hands to the ground, and it is because of this poison there are poisonous snakes, scorpions, toxic plants, and other poisonous things in this world. So he's drinking the poison, and a little bit falls, and that is taken by these snakes and other things. So Vishnu, there's 1,000 hands of Vishnu. All right, so let's stop there. Any questions? Any comments?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I'm very confused by the names of the 2 poisons. One is, earlier part you said it was Kalakata poison.
Hala hala. Oh yeah.
And then second part it came as Halla Halla poison.
I think it's halakata. I think it's halakata. You're right. Halakuta. Halakuta. Yeah. It's halakuta. That's correct.
It should be Halla. Oh,
Kalakuta. It should be Kalakuta. I think actually they may have both names. Hala and Kalakuta. It's probably both names. But this is the name actually given in the Bhagavatam. Kalakuta. And Hala, I think I may have got that from the purport.
okay.
Yeah.
Both are the same then.
Yeah. It's same. Yeah. Hey, well spotted. Very good. Thank you.
And the Lord sitting on the top of the Mount Mandara, is that Ajita?
That's not Ajita. Ajita is the one who is.
Or who was turning, isn't he? He was holding the tail.
That's right. He's here. This is Vishnu. This is Vishnu. Of course, Ajita is incarnation of Vishnu. So it's one in the same. But this is he's actually 1,000 armed, right? We've seen this.
1,000 armed.
Yeah, 1,000 armed. Yeah, there he is.
So he's Lord Vishnu.
Yes. He's Shirodakshay Vishnu.
Yes, Shirodakshay Vishnu. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, very interesting. Thank you.
Thanks.
Very good, Nanivan. Appreciate that. Yes, Pravin?
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So that when you said he's got 1,000 hands, is it the same like Lord Krishna or is different?
One and the same. It's an incarnation of Krishna.
Oh, that is incarnation, all
It's
right.
the incarnation, yeah.
And the other one was in the Bhagavatam.
Sorry?
Other one is in Gita.
Krishna speaks the Gita, yes.
And there he shows his original Swarup with 1,000 hands.
No, original Swarup is said to be Krishna. Govindam Adi Purush. Adi Purush is Krishna, Govinda. And one of his incarnations is Vishnu.
Vishnu. So they're both different, yeah?
They're same and different. They're same because they are both supreme, but they're different because they have different personalities.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And I think Mataji said about the poison. I remember when we did this last year, you did mention halal.
Yeah, it's both. It's
both, but it is both.
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Can you mute me?
Yes.
Because I'm having problem.
Of course. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.